Hey everyone, before we move into Christmas break, I wanted to take the time together to read a special Christmas story together as a class. So today I'll be reading us the story "Twas the Night Before Christmas." And this will be a good way for us to end our time together this month before Christmas and get in the right mood for Christmas and our nice break and our Happy New Year coming up. So I'm going to start our story now, and I hope you enjoyed all we did for Christmas together in KB. And I'm so excited for you to enjoy your break and to see you once our new year begins after or when we come back. So this is "Twas the Night Before Christmas." You've probably heard this story before. It's a special story, and it's a tradition in our class to read it every year together. And I thought this would be a fun way to read it um, digitally while you're at home so you can just relax. It's kind of a longer story, but it's such a good one, and it will help us get so excited for Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Wow, I love the illustrations in this story. It makes me feel like I'm at home waiting for Santa to come. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. I always think one of the hardest parts about Christmas is sleeping, because you're so excited to wake up, and maybe you even hear a sound that sounds like Santa or his reindeer. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Oh, there he is. The moon on the crest of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. The sleigh and the reindeer look tiny because they're so high up in the sky. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. Wow, it looks like they're landing on the roof. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Ooh, this picture kind of reminds me of the picture we colored in our letters that we sent to Santa at the North Pole, which you all did a wonderful job coloring. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Wow, look at all the toys. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowlful of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Wow. Santa did a wonderful job bringing presents to this house. I wonder where he goes next. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." So that was the end of our story. I love reading this story each year. If you were with me at school today, um, and you're coming, if today was your last day at school before break, I really hope you enjoyed our little Christmas party and all of the fun things we did together at school. If you're coming to school tomorrow, I can't wait to see you and to enjoy our party together. But either way, whatever group you're in, I hope you and your family have such a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful break. And I can't wait to see you all when you come back to KB to see me.